Welcome to this short episode of The Humble Horologist. It's a two-thing Tuesday, which means I'm going to share two things with you. So let's do the intro mug thing and get started. When you think of Swiss watches, what does that actually mean? Does it mean that when you see Swiss made or Swiss movement on the dial, what you're looking at is a watch produced in Switzerland? If that is what you think, then you're mostly right, but only by about 10%. What most people don't know is that a watch does not have to be 100% Swiss made to be labeled as Swiss made. As a matter of fact, on June 21st, 2013, just 10 years ago, the Swiss Parliament codified how much Swissness a watch would have to possess to be labeled as Swiss made. And how much was that? Just 60%. A watch is considered Swiss if its technical development is carried out in Switzerland and its movement is Swiss and its movement is cased up in Switzerland and the manufacturer carries out the final inspection in Switzerland, and 60% of the manufacturing costs are incurred in Switzerland. I'm sure if you took the time to ponder all that, you could find a few lucrative loopholes. But there's one particular loophole that you should know about, and that is that there is a big difference between Swiss made and Swiss movement. When you look down at the dial of your watch, what do you see? If you look down at the dial of my latest acquisition, a Tissot T-Classic 3 automatic, you will see Swiss made. That means that all of the above requirements have been met at the very least. However, if your watch says Swiss movement on the dial, or some abbreviation thereof, don't be fooled. All that means is that the movement powering the watch is from Switzerland, nothing else. That means every bit of your watch could have been made in Tiny Town, China or Boduk, Alabama, except for the movement. There's a whole lot more to a watch than just the movement, you know. And now for the second thing on this two-thing Tuesday. Bird asterisk hearts. Actually, if you want to know a secret, there's no such thing as bird asterisk hearts. That's not a word. I use the asterisk to replace the F in the word fart. That's the slang word for flatulence, by the way. You see, no other watch review channel in the world is bringing you intriguing stuff like this. Did you know that there is no solid scientific evidence that birds pass gas? In other words, there are still things in this world that we don't know, and part of the reason is that nobody has done the research. And if you think I'm kidding, look it up. So here's how to buy a really nice watch. Apply for a $100,000 grant to research the question. All you really need is a bird, beans, cold air, and a very sensitive microphone. Use the grant money for a few weeks off work to spend time in a cold room, listening for tiny little toots between tweets and looking for any little puff of steam from between the tail feather area. And the rest of the money could go to be for watches and whatever else you want. So there's your two things. Thanks for watching. And if you would be so kind, please like and share this video with all your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. World peace could depend on it. And until next time, remember, watches are replaceable, but time is not. Hey, real quickly, I want to do a little commercial for my daughter's business, Tin Roof Laser Goods, and I'll leave a link at the bottom. She's the one that produces, or is produce the right word, makes these things, okay? And just like the one in the introduction. And if you want one of any size, any color, or whatever, just let me know in the comments and I'll forward you the information, or you can contact her at 10 Roof Laser Goods for more information on how you can get merchandise for the humble horologist.